267 from the SSC Arena, Wembley, live on Showtime and live here in the UK on BBC iPlayer. We welcome those joining us on the live stream as we get set for the weigh-ins for tomorrow night's Bellator 267. Tomorrow night live on Showtime and live on BBC iPlayer in the main event. Nearly 2.5 years in the making, the rematch between the number 1 and number 2 ranked welterweights is the 3-time former world champion Douglas Lima set to square off once again against London's very own MVP Michael Venom Page. That, the welterweight showdown, the rematch in tomorrow night's main event. We welcome you to Bellator 267, the weigh-ins here, fighters on the scale in just a moment. I'm Michael C. Williams. As we kick things off, a thank you to our sanctioning body, the Mohegan Tribe Department of Athletic Regulation, President of Sports and Entertainment, Mr. Tom Canto, supervising on site, as always, Director.
Remember the fight, was it 244 when he fought Derek Lewis? Yeah, it was. Oh my God, the amount of punishment.
On Showtime, as always, and throughout the UK, live on BBC iPlayer. Here's your start times. Locally in the UK on BBC iPlayer, we'll kick off the action at 9 p.m. tomorrow night. In the States, that's 4 p.m. Eastern Time, live on Showtime. The prelims, 3 hours earlier here in the UK on BBC iPlayer. 6 o'clock is your start time. 1 o'clock Eastern in the States rather, and you can catch the action, the prelim action, on YouTube at Bellator MMA Showtime Sports or on the Pluto TV. Now, let's get your first fighters to the scale. We'll weigh in the prelims. First, starting off with your first prelim in the bantamweight division, it is JJ Jr. versus Koshenda Kokoro. Your first fighter to the scale out of the blue corner, please welcome Jair JJ Jr. At 7'2" as a professional. First up on the scale, officially 136. 136 pounds even for JJ. And now his opponent out of Tajikistan, please welcome Koshe Killer Kokoro. Undefeated as a professional at 7-0 on the scale, Killer at 134.8, 134.8 pounds. Your first matchup, Bellator 267 tomorrow night. It is Jair JJ Jr. Kosher the Killer Kokoro. Next up, we go to 115 pounds. It'll be Dalista against Denko. First fighter to the scale, please welcome Katrina Heidris Dalista. At 5'2", as a professional fighting out of Frankfurt, Germany. Officially 115.4, 115.4 pounds for Dalista. And now her opponents, please welcome Kiana Beastie Barbie Penko. Fighting on Bellator Italia, 5'3", as a professional. 114.8, 114.8 pounds for Penko. Fight number 2 on the prelim card for Bellator 267. At 115 pounds, Katrina Dalista and Kiana Penko. Next up, we go to the featherweight division. It will be Rose versus Jetta. First fighter to the scale, out of London, England, Nathan, the Black Rose. As a pro, 7'3". On the scale, 145 pounds, 145 even for Rose. And now his opponent, Jetta. Fighting out of Bellator, France. He's undefeated at 7-0. On the scale, 145.2. 145.2 pounds for Jetta. Featherweight set for 3 5-minute rounds. Nathan, the Black Rose against Jetta. We go now to the welterweight division. It'll be Jones versus Grant first to the scale. Mr. Bag and Tag, Nathan Jones. 13-10 is a pro. He comes out of Richmond, England. On the scale, officially 170.6. 170.6 for Jones. Next up on the scale, fighting out of Grimsby, England, Jack Grant. As a professional, 17 wins, 7 losses. On the scale, 169.4. 169.4 for Grant. Fourth on the prelim card tomorrow night. There's your matchup. Nathan, Mr. Bag and Tag, Jones against Jack Grant. Next up in flyweight, it'll be Chaskova versus Kanyaneku. First up to the scale out of Prague. Please welcome Petra Chaskova. It is a professional 4-3 and on the scale officially 125.6. 125.6 for Chaskova. And now her opponent officially 124.4. 124.4 pounds for Kanyaneku. Tomorrow night, number 367, Petra Chaskova against Elena Kanyaneku.
Look at these hearts.
Next up, we go to the lightweight division. Again, set for 3 5 rounds. There's Musa. First up to the scale, Davey Gallo. 18-7-2 as a professional. On the scale officially 155.1. 155.1 pounds officially for Gallo. And now his opponent out of Manchester, England, Kane, the Danger, Musa. 13-3 as a pro on the scale, 155.2. 155.2 pounds for Musa. Number 6 tomorrow night, lightweight set. There you go, Long King Musa. Next up, we go to the welterweight division, the final prelim tomorrow night. Bellator 267, it will be Dubois against officially 170.2, 170.2 pounds. And now his opponent, Lewis, the foot long. Out of Rwanda, Kevin Pound Wales, 18-6 as a pro, officially 169.8, 169.8 pounds for long. There's your seventh and final matchup on prelims tomorrow night, Bellator 267. Catch the action live in the States, 1 o'clock Eastern start time on YouTube. Bellator MMA or Showtime Sports. You can also catch those prelims on Pluto TV. Here in the UK, you can catch it live on BBC iPlayer. Your start time locally in the UK, 6 p.m. And now, we go to the main card tomorrow night. Bellator 267. Bellator MMA's return to London from the SSE Arena. Wembley, a 5-fight main card kicks off tomorrow night. Live on Showtime in the States. Your start time, 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Here in the UK, live on BBC iPlayer. Start time will be 9 o'clock locally, and we'll kick it off at 9 p.m. here in London with your first of 5 fights. It'll be lightweights to kick it off. Wild versus Abdu, your first fighter to the scale from Birmingham, England, Tim Wild. and 4 as a professional. 6 knockouts, 1 submission to his credit. Onto the scale at 155.6. 155.6 pounds for Wild. And now his opponent fighting out of Paris, France. Please welcome Eve. 15 victories, 8 defeats, 9 finishes on his resume. 4 by knockout, 5 by submission. 154.4. 154.4 pounds for Landu. Bellator 267, a 5-fight main card. Tomorrow night we'll kick it off live with these 2 weights. They're set. Tim Wild, Eve Landu. We'll jump up now for your second fight to the light heavyweight division. It'll be Bahati versus Trainer, first fighter to the scale, Yane, the Black Mamba, Bahati. Bahati back in the Bellator cage, 9-5 overall as a pro, 8 finishes to his credit. On the scale officially, 206, 206 pounds even for Bahati. And now his opponent, Luke, the Jet Trainer. Fighting out of Stevenage, England, undefeated at 4-0. All of his wins by finish. Officially scale says 205.2, 205.2 pounds for Trainer. 15 finishes. On the scale, 145.8. 145.8 pounds for Fisher. And now his opponent, Robert the Hammer Whiteford. Out of Fall House, Lothian, Scotland, 16-4 as a pro. On the scale, 144.8. 144.8 pounds for Whiteford. Fight number 3 tomorrow night live on Showtime. Live here in the UK on BBC iPlayer, Fisher Whiteford. Head of Bellator Europe, Mr. David Green, on stage now to welcome the co-main event and the main event of the evening first. The co-main event, 3 5-minute rounds in the featherweight division. It'll be Borga versus Court. First up to the scale from Lakeland, Florida, Jessica, the Black Widow Borga. Officially 145.8 pounds, 145.8 for Borga. And now, 4-0 in the Bellator cage. Please welcome the Curse, McCord. One overall as a pro out of Belfast. Officially 145.8. Identical weights, 145.8 as well for McCord. Featherweight set to throw down in the co-main event tomorrow night for Bellator 267. Jessica, the Black Widow, Borga, Leah, Curse, McCord. And now we go to the main event of the evening. Getting 2.5 years to get the rematch back in the Bellator cage. It's number 1 versus number 2. First up, we welcome the former 3-time Bellator welterweight world champion, the Phenom, Douglas Lima. Atlanta of Brazil, officially on the scale, 169.4 for the veteran, 169.4 for Lima. And now, we welcome his opponent out of London, England, MVP Michael Page. On the scale, officially 170 even, 170 pounds even for Page. A back and forth contest in Bellator 221. May of 2019, Lima took it round number 2, 35 seconds in by knockout. And now the rematch is on. Lima ranked number 1, Page ranked number 2. Your main event tomorrow night is set. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together as we are now set for Bellator 267. That, your main event, Douglas Lima, Michael Venom Page. Thank you, David, and thank you all for joining us. For those that joined us on the live stream, we thank you as well for tuning in to the Bellator 267 weigh-ins. We are set for tomorrow night's action here in the UK. Make sure you catch us on BBC iPlayer, 9 o'clock local. Main card start, 6 o'clock local on BBC iPlayer will be the start for the prelims. In the States,